What's up, everybody? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really trying to hold back tears right now, and this is not for any entertainment purposes or anything like that. I really just had a traumatic experience happen to me, and I guess the reason why I'm making this video is to document what just happened for my records because my mind is just all over the place. And so when I left Chick-fil-A, I'm walking to the train station because I'm like, okay, yeah, I can call an Uber, but let me get some exercise in. So I'm taking transportation, public transportation. So I'm walking towards the train station. As soon as I get towards the train station, um, I was listening to music at first, and then my friend ended up calling me. Um, I'm on FaceTime with her. I'm talking to her. As I'm talking to her, this dude walk up out of nowhere, and he was talking to me. So, um, I have both my AirPods in. I took one out because I want to hear. So at that time, I had both my AirPods in. Um, I'm listening to music. I'm on the phone with her. I'm talking to her through my AirPods. Um, so the guy is talking to me, but I can't hear what he's saying. So I think I ended up telling my friend, hold on. Well, I was really talking to him because I was trying to turn the volume down so I can hear what he was saying. So I told him, hold on. I turned the volume down, and he was like, oh, I was just wondering if all that was real back there. So I'm like, what? So I'm looking at him, and he's looking at my ass. So I'm like, yeah, it's real. And I think he mumbled something up under his breath, and then he just walked off. So I continued the conversation with my friend. And when he walked off, he asked me what my name was. So I'm telling him my name, but I don't think he could hear me or whatever. So I guess my friend could tell that I was having a conversation with somebody else. So she was like, oh, just call me when you make it in the crib. I'm like, okay, cool. So he was like, what's your name? Because I walked up to him a little bit, I think, and he was able to hear me, and I told him my name. I'm like, it's Nicholas. And then me and him, he was like, check it out or something like that. He either said, check it out or come here. He said one of them. So I walked up to him, and mind you, there was people around. So I'm like, he ain't gonna try to be on no weird stuff. There's people around him. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to process all of this. All of this just happened less than an hour ago. It happened so quick. I'm still trying to process everything. Really. So me and him, he was trying to say something to me, but I don't think he thought I was hearing him. So he told me, he was like, walk to the back. So I'm walking, cause I'm thinking, okay, he looked kind of like he might be DL. So if he's trying to flirt with me, he might be a little afraid to do it around other people. So maybe he probably want to get somewhere where he's more comfortable with shooting his shot at me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna walk back there. So I walk back there, and he immediately um, standing on the thing, and he well, at first before he walked back there, he was like, lay your body on my body. Um, he turned, cause I was facing him, and he was like, oh, turn around and lay on my body. So I'm I ain't gonna lie, my agenda was to tease him. But I'm like, we in public and we definitely not finna do anything. So, I lay my body on his, and that's when we started walking back there after that. Um, and also in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe he trying to like spit game at me, and he's probably scared because we're around people or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, okay, cool, walk back there. We get to like this little private area. Nobody was around. It was just us. People was within reach of us or near us, but when we got to the area where we was at, it was just us. So, um, he rubbing on my ass, he humping me and stuff while we have our clothes on. So, um, at this point, he was trying to take him down, and he couldn't because it's like tied in the front. So, um, he's when he tried to take him down, I'm like trying to push his body away from my body to let him know, like, nah, like, I'm like, what you doing? So he like, chill, baby, um, chill out. So he oh, I'm just trying to see if this ass real through the underwear. So he trying to pull my little capri shorts down to get to look at my underwear. So I'm thinking like, okay, like let me just pull it down. He can see it, and I'm gonna go about my day. So, well, I didn't really even have to pull it down. He pulled it down. Really, I didn't pull it down. He pulled it down. Um, then he got once he had perfect view of my ass, and he was, I thought he had got on his knees, so I'm thinking that he was about to eat me out right then and there. But I guess, I don't know, I guess he was about to, I don't know what happened, but he ended up, I guess he was about to eat me out. But I've been walking around, so it's probably sweaty back there. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been walking around, it's probably sweaty back there. And he ended up like spitting down there. And then that's when I could tell he was trying to push it. No, I'm literally thinking like, I know he's not about to put his dick inside of me right now. And as soon as I finished my thought, he slid inside of me. It was a little tight. So I'm pushing him. He like, chill out, chill out. I'm like trying to get his body out my body because I'm like, what is we doing? He like, chill out, chill out. Then he had the nerve to say, oh, you think you supposed to have all this ass around a real nigga and think nothing is supposed to happen, or think he ain't supposed to fuck you or something like that? And I'm just like, what? So anyway, he ended up sticking it inside of me, and he like got his arms on both of my sides. So I'm trying to like pull his arm off me so I can get out from within his grasp, and to get out of being around here, because I'm like, at this point, this is weird and it's uncomfortable. Like, we outside in public and you trying to do all this. Like, nah, like, what? I don't even know you. You're a random stranger that approached me off the street. Like, this is very weird. So anyway, I'm unsuccessful because of course he's a lot more stronger than I am. Anyway, so um, I guess he was trying to really like hit it, but couldn't, because I don't really know if like he was trying to pull out, or if it just slipped out of inside me. I don't know if he was trying to pull out and get like in a better position or something, or if it just slid out. But anyway, it ended up getting out, and he studied trying to So I'm like, okay, let me get up off him. So I'm trying to get him up off me and everything. And he like, chill out, chill out. He like, chill your ass out. Like, and I'm like, why so much aggression? And then I smelled he was drunk as shit. Like, he was drunk. Y'all, sorry for my cursing. But he was drunk. And after that, to like, I guess, because in my mind I already had knew what happened, but I guess to like ease my mind, I'm like, oh, you want my number? Like, because I'm like, I'm like, did that really just happen? So I just walked away like nothing happened, and I'm trying to contact my friends and stuff, but they at work, so they probably gonna be blowing up my phone later on when they get off and want to know what happened. But I'm just over it because it's like every time I turn around, I'm getting raped. Like, it's irritating. I was molested as a kid. Back in 2019, I got raped. Back last year in 2021, I got raped, and now I done got raped again. Like, I don't understand what and why people keep trying to force themselves onto me sexually. Like, it ain't cool. The only thing that was going through my mind on the ride back home was, I'm so unsafe outside. I feel so unsafe outside. Like, I'm just like, I want to get home as soon as possible. I'm feeling unsafe. Like, as I kept thinking about it, I just wanted to throw up. Like, I just kept feeling the urge to want to throw up. And my thing was like, I would have been cool if dude would have been like, yo, let me take your number down, like, let's meet up later on today or something like that. If he would have did that, okay, cool. If it would have happened then and there, okay, cool. But you forced it upon yourself to take something from me. And I was just texting somebody about it, and they was just like, oh, go to the police. Did you scream? Anybody that know me knows I don't like yelling. I don't like yelling at all. So, and honestly, in my mind, it wasn't processed for me to like scream. It wasn't processing. Honestly, I'm still like, what is this man trying to do? Like, um, many people just don't understand how rough it is to be me. Like, I've been having this kind of issues since like 2016. Like, ever since I started becoming free, dressing the way I want to dress, doing what I want to do. I really kind of kept this to myself. But earlier this year, probably like around February, March, it was this guy. I was on the pink line, and it was this guy. He was drunk, and he kept trying to pursue me on the pink line. And I'm glad that he ended up falling asleep by the time I stopped came. And I just can't keep doing this. I'm sorry. I can't keep doing this. Y'all can take it as what y'all want to take it as me sounding suicidal, me being depressed. But I don't want to keep living my life like this. I don't want to have to be scared of everywhere that I go, or having to be on 10 all the time. Like, that's the reason why I'm so mean now, and I'm trying to decrease those feelings. Yeah, this is just so heartbreaking. Like, it's so many thoughts that's going through my mind. Like, literally, I was not expecting any of this today. Like, I planned the whole vlog, all of that. I've been vlogging all day, been in an amazing mood, and this happens. Like, I'ma just post this and probably just have my phone on do not disturb for a couple of weeks, couple of days. I'ma do something, but I feel like I just really need time to myself at this moment. That it's just it's a lot to take in.